Hi, this is Shirley Crest-Dudley with SCD Consulting Services, and I just wanted to put together a quick video to show you how Baker Roofing Company could be the #1 national roofing company in the United States, and just spend a little time talking about your website and what we could do. So let me move my little tool here. When I put into the search engines national roofing companies, now it doesn't matter where I am because we want to know how do you rank nationally. When I look here, don't worry about this. This is a pay-per-click here, the top shaded, and on the right-hand side, hardly anyone is going to click on those, so don't worry about the pay-per-click and do not spend your money on that. But let's scoot down for national roofing companies. You do not show up. All right, let's try, because this is one of your keywords, national roofing contractors. Again, we're going to skip the pay-per-click, scoot down into the organic, natural, national roofing contractors. You do not show up. So as a national site, you're not getting national ranking. Now when I put in your name, if I know your name, you do really well. Baker Roofing Company comes up. You get a very large super listing here. It shows the different locations. I'm in Charlotte, so it shows the Charlotte location here. So you do well if they already know your name. But if they don't know your name, or even if they're looking for you locally, not nationally, you don't do as well. And I'll show you a little bit more about that. So I went on your website, and you're a page rank 4 out of 10, which is fantastic. A good company would be 2, 3, 4. So you're doing really, really well. And I'll compare you to some other national roofing companies in just a few minutes. I looked at your traffic, and you're doing some good things. Your traffic is moving up. It has dropped a little in the last month or so. So I'm guessing you're doing pretty good, especially in Raleigh, but that the other local locations could use some more business. So let's look at the local ones. If we go back to your website, I'm going to do Control U, just the button Control and U. And look and see what you want to rank for is commercial and residential roofing contractor. Is your title, and when I look through, there's a lot of things that could be done to make your website so much better. But the keywords, roofing, Greensboro roofing, Charlotte roofing, full service residential and commercial roofing contractor. So since that's your meta description, roofing contractor, I'm going to see how you're doing locally with those words. Okay, so roofing contractors in Raleigh, and that's your home base. So we'll look here, you should be really strong in Raleigh. We'll pass the paid per click, move to the organic, #1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're moving into the locals. You're the second, the B listing of locals, and #5 organic. And that's pretty good. That's not bad at all for Raleigh. So that's a pretty strong listing, and as I'm guessing you're doing well in the Raleigh location. Now let's try Roofing Contractors Nashville. We'll move down to the organic, and at this time no organic listing on the first page for your Nashville location. Okay, we'll go to Roofing Contractors Charlotte, and I'm in Charlotte. And scoot down to the organic and look, and remember Charlotte's really close to Raleigh, so you should have a strong listing. No, you're not showing up in Charlotte. Let's try another one. Roofing contractors in Asheville, North Carolina. Scoot down. You're not showing up on the home page of a search in Asheville. Roofing contractors, Harrisburg, Virginia. And I'm not going to do all your locations, but just want to give you a general idea, and then I'll show you some more information. But the first page of a search for Harrisburg, Virginia, roofing contractors. Okay, you're showing up at the bottom of the search. Showing up at the bottom of a search for Harrisburg, Virginia. Okay. Now, let me open up my slideshow and I'll show you what we can do. You're doing a lot of good things, but there's more that you can do to move up in the search engines. This is the results of a roofing company that we're working with. Now, we only work with one roofing company in each market area, and so if you decide to use this, then we would need to negotiate, and we would either let the Greensboro, let this small roofing company go, or come to some agreement to make sure that you're above them in the search engine. So we could figure that out. But if you put in Greensboro's most reputable roofer, which is the phrase that a lot of people use in that area to find a roofing company, let's see where he ranks. So we'll skip the paid per click, and he's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So if you were looking for the most reputable roofer, I think you would pick Triad Installations, who's the 1, 2, and 3rd listing. Okay. Oh, and 7, and 9, and 10. So he's on there 6 times on the first page. And that is possible with a local listing, but you're not using the right strategies to make your local listing strong. All right, here's another one. This client actually has so much business that he stopped using our services, and he said he's just overwhelmed. It was a brand new roofing company, commercial roofer, and he wanted to rank for number 1 commercial roofers in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Now, as I said, we're no longer providing services for him. It's been several months. So let's see how he's doing today. We'll pass the pay per click and go down to the organic. 2, 3. He's still number 4 and number 5 on the first page of a search for the number 1 commercial roofers, even though he hasn't worked with us for several months. He's starting to fall off the front page, but again, you can see the work that we can do. And, oops, I'm wrong. He's number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's 6 times on the first page of a search for number 1 roofing company. Now, he's not at the top anymore. His rankings has slid down a bit, but as you can see, he's getting more business than he can handle. So these are the kind of results that we can produce. And let me skip over. I wanted to show you one of our tools. When I put in National Roofing Company, these are the ones that rank on the first page. People that have websites that are 11 years old, 10 years old. Here's Infinity Roofer that's only 4 years old that's ranking higher than you. Durable Roofing National is only 5 years old, ranking higher than you. PageRank, remember your PageRank was 4. These are all the people that you could beat. And just to see what your numbers are, I put in Baker Roofing Company. So just a moment. Okay, you're 11 years old, PageRank 4. You have 143 index pages and 38,000 backlinks, almost 37,000, almost 37,000. That is exceptional. So you wonder, why aren't you just knocking it out of the park? I believe that some of your strategies are not working, and you need someone else doing your online marketing. I can take advantage of those 37,000 links, but right now they are not getting you on the first page of a search for national and even for any of your locals, except for just a couple. The Raleigh was doing well, and I think it was the Harrisburg, Virginia. You were near the middle bottom of the page. So if you look, you've got the years. You've got the page rank. Some of these index pages look like they're incorrect. So we would have to go back and double check those. But you've got the backlinks. What it is the strategy, and it's also the inside, the guts of your website is not optimized. That needs to be optimized, and you also need a local website for each one of your local each one of those locations interconnecting. And that's something that we do at SCD Consulting Services, and we can make you the number 1 roofing company in the United States and bring more business to all of your locations. Now, I am looking for a national roofer, and I am talking to several different companies, and I'll take the first one that is interested in using our services. and know that we will not work with anyone else in your market that competes with you as long as you're our client. We do not have any contracts. You can cancel at any time with an email. You just give us 30 days notice, and then you're canceled in 30 days, and we want you satisfied with the results. If we're not producing the results, then you're not stuck with us like a year expensive Yellow Pages contract. We're not like that. We want you thrilled with our results. The people that we've worked with, and I just put a couple on here, as many as fit on the page, are very, very happy with our services. It's concierge online marketing, which means that the services might differ a little bit in each one of your markets depending on how the people in that market search for roofing companies, that we would change and do what fits that particular market to make them the strongest. So thank you for listening to me. Here's how you can reach me, Shirley at scdconsultingservices.com. Here's my cell phone number, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen. And please email me or call me if you'd like more information, because I am looking for a national roofing company to represent in the next few weeks. Thank you very much.